Hello, everyone. Come join in. Please share, share, share. We are live. We are live. Share, share, share. Hello, hello. Hi, you guys. Just want to make sure we're live. Hey, Coldine, how are you? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. But like, oh, we are live. They can't hear who? They can't see us yet? Okay. The logo? Please join in. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please share. Hello, we're gonna start in a few minutes. We're just trying to make sure we get live everywhere. They said I can hear you. Oh, Ruli said they can hear me. Can you hear me now, Ruli? You know, if you don't got an iPhone, you probably can't hear me. Yeah. Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? A little? Alright, probably put the volume up. Let me see if I can hear myself. Hello, hello. Welcome, you guys. Hi, Forstill. How are you, sweetheart? Please share. Tell everyone. Tell your friends. Please share. Please share. You probably gotta move that phone up more. We're just going live on our other streams, so please bear with us. We are gonna go live very soon on our other streams. Yeah. But how you gonna like hold it up? To go live. Are we up yet, Corbin? We are up yet? Not yet? Hi, you guys. We ready? I don't see that we're live though on YouTube or Facebook. On the what page? Say who? Hi, Schneidine. Thank you for joining in. promise. Please share. Let everyone know that we are going live very soon. How you guys doing? How's this corona holding up? Okay, we're about to start, Deline. Oh, patience. Yeah, you guys should see the setup. We're gonna show the setup at the end. It's a cool setup. Why we can't show the setup? Oh, I think we're live. Yep, we are live. That's fine, Deline, that's fine. Keep that energy the whole time.
It doesn't pop up on this one.
Bless you.
Thank you. You keep saying that we live, I don't see none.
We're live on Instagram. We're trying to be live. We're waiting for Facebook and YouTube.
It's not letting us share it to the public on Facebook. So it's live on YouTube.
It is. We are live on YouTube. Okay. So now we're just waiting on Facebook. Should we start?
Wait, what he said?
He said it's not letting us share on Facebook, but we are live on YouTube and we're live on Instagram. Hey Mervin, can we start? Just in case, like, we can start? Alright, so if you have a family member that's trying to join on Facebook, tell them to please bear with us. We are gonna join on Facebook. We are gonna start. So let's start. Brother Kimmy, you wanna start with prayer? I'm not singing because I don't want to sing. And I'm sure they don't want me to sing right now. They gonna crack on my singing because they so rude and disrespectful. All right, so let's start.
All right, so the update is that we're streaming on.
We're streaming on YouTube right now, and we're streaming on Facebook. No, we're streaming on YouTube and Instagram. Sorry.
YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah, YouTube and Instagram.
So, all right, so Facebook is gonna work.
Ooh, Maislene said sing. No. We won't sing, Maislene. We won't sing.
All right.
So let's start with prayer. Definitely. Oh. I will trust in the rock. All right, Brother Kimby, go ahead.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for your grace and mercy, Father. Thank you for bringing us close to you, Father. What a privilege that we have in Jesus. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here this afternoon as we about to engage in many topics, Father, that's going to push the kingdom forward. I'm asking you, God, please bless each and every one that's watching this podcast. Everybody that's going to log in, please bless them, Father, and give us a word so that we can encourage somebody who's watching, somebody who's depressed, somebody who's discouraged. Amen. Give us something, Father, so that way your name can be glorified and the devil could be horrified. In the name of Jesus, I pray, amen.
Amen, amen. Thank you, Brother Kimby. Hello, everyone. Welcome to B.L.A.S.T TV.
Blah, blah, blah.
Brother Kimmy, if you make these sound effects this whole time, we're going to have problems.
B.L.A.S.T TV.
B.L.A.S.T TV. If you guys don't know what B.L.A.S.T means, it's basically building lives around sound truth. And our truth is the Bible, the Holy Bible.
The Holy Bible, yes. B.L.A.S.T TV.
B.L.A.S.T TV. All right, so we have different parts in the show that we're gonna be doing stuff. We're so excited. This is our first one. Mm-hmm. I'm a little nervous, but not nervous, not too nervous. Are you nervous, Brother Kimby?
Well, ever since I was born in front of a camera, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
So this is what we're gonna have to deal with this whole day. Like, I promise y'all, this is Brother Kimby with his silly jokes. Stop clapping. What you clapping for?
They love when I clap.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so thank you for joining. Please share. Please like. Please always just follow us. We're gonna try to do updates constantly. Anyways, Brother Kimby, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. As a matter of fact, Sister Janika, one thing that I wanted for you to do, for the people who's watching this live, just for you guys to know that, B.L.A.S.T Ministry is a ministry from Bethel Evangelical Baptist Church. That's where we at. So, Janika, one word that describes who you are, because they got to know who you are. One word.
Woo! One word that describes me. That's a hard one.
I know.
Oh my gosh, Brother Kimby, that is a hard one. One word that describes me is energetic. I am full of life 100%. I have no 0% chill. I am like full on 100% all the time. So energetic.
Why can't you clap?
Oh. I'm not doing that again. First and last time, Brother Kimby. First and last time, Brother Kimby.
All right. You good. You good.
Yeah. Do you have one word that describes you?
I don't know. But I have many, but I'll pick one.
Okay.
Because I was going to say energetic, but you already picked that one.
You wasn't going to say energetic.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
All right. But anyway, one word that describes who I am, I'll say talkative.
Oh.
Maybe annoying.
No, talkative it is. Yeah.
I'll say annoying and talkative. Even though you said one word, but I give you two. Annoying, talkative, whichever one you want to pick. I say annoying because I like to, annoy my wife sometimes. And I say talkative because, if I like you, I'll spend an hour in the phone talking.
Brother
If I
Kimby
like
could
you.
talk. Brother, if I don't know if you ever talked to Brother Kimby, he know how to influence, he know how to encourage, he know how to do all of the above and some with his talking.
Yes.
I think that's a gift. That's a really good gift to have.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. One thing that we need to we got to say hi to everybody who's logging in, who's watching this podcast. But moving forward, how are you coping with the coronavirus that's going on viral across the world? How's everything going?
I personally like the fact that I'm home with my kids. I think that's one of the biggest things. That's a positive for me, that I'm home with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
The negative is financial. Man, when I say the broke is real, the broke is real.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine because I know within the world, the world is trying to help us out all financially, which is a good thing. But a positive is that I'm home with my family, my kids, my husband. My husband, if you guys don't know, he's a fashion blogger, and he's been doing photo shoots at home, which makes no sense to me, but it's his thing. So we just,
Who's taking the pictures, though?
He takes his own pictures. I'm not going to sit there and take, how many outfits he could change into? I'm not doing it. He takes his own pictures, but that's how he's coping. I just love the time that we have together, and I just cherish it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
That's cool.
definitely. How are you coping, Brother Kimby?
Everything is good. Family-wise, I got 3 little ones. My 2 boys, they driving me crazy, man. Running running inside the house screaming. And I got the little princess. And
she's such adorable.
Yeah, Nayeli. Oh my God.
She's so
and she knows that she's the princess of the house.
She is.
She's the boss, meaning that everything that, like for example, she will wake up 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning. She will make sure that she make that sound to make everybody knows that she wake up.
Oh my God.
She be like, "Mommy, Daddy, I'm here."
Nah.
And,
I would have told her to go back to sleep. No, I need my sleep.
Nah, it's crazy. So, but to help my boys out, what I do is I just put them on a routine.
Yeah.
I act like this is school, even though they don't want to admit it.
That's not even right. They home, Brother Kimby. They supposed to relax and chill. They don't want to be at school.
But their teachers giving them a lot of work. And the fact that their teachers giving a lot of work, and they got to log on Canvas because with Broward County Public School, and so basically the teachers. This is for all the teachers that's watching right now. Please relax on the work because, come on. Us parents, we need to relax. I feel like it's a regular school day for them.
Wow.
Because they giving them for one teacher giving them about maybe 4 or 5 assignment. That's for one class.
One class.
Yeah, that's their homeroom, and basically, and the other ones they giving them projects on top of projects. Who's gonna have time to do all of that?
The parents. You know, projects is for parents. It's not for kids. It's for the parents to do, and the kids turn in for our grade. I mean, sometimes when my kids have a project, I send it to school, but like, all right, so what I got. That's how I am with the projects.
Yeah, so that's all these things that's going on, man. So I just put them a little routine schedule, and they even have lunchtime too.
What you feed them for lunch?
I don't feed them. My wife do.
Don't give them diliac sauce pois and chicken. That is not lunch. Yo, I was at my mom's house. My mom was like, here's some lunchtime. I was like, Mom, that is a whole full dinner. That's a Haitian meal. Oh, let the kids eat. I was like, whatever, Mom. Okay, whatever.
But I mean, you know, and I think that's going to be the next thing we talk about being Haitian. But one thing that we have to say is, like, when you wake up, your breakfast is digi and sauce pois. That's your breakfast. Your lunch is dili and sauce pois, and your dinner is also dili and sauce
pois. That's true.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll talk about that later on. But I mean, yeah, my wife, you know, she's very creative. She put a little menu for them.
Oh, that's cute.
That's that, and that's basically I do, and I also, you know, I have to work at home as far as like help my students at Coconut Creek High School, help them with the assignment. So they keeping me busy out there, man. So I haven't had time to enjoy the pool yet, but I'm gonna do it this week.
The pool? Oh yeah, you do have a pool. So if you guys didn't know, Brother Kenvi is a teacher at Coconut Creek High School. So please, I know as for him as a teacher, it's probably difficult and not difficult, is it?
What?
Because you're a math teacher, so I know your students are just emailing you, right? They just love on you, Brother Kenvi, or no?
Well, they give us here's the thing about it. They give us some office hours, right? These kids don't respect no office hours.
No, they don't text you at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
They call you early in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, in the middle of the night.
Oh my God!
I need help with this. I need help with that. But you know, that's fine. We take care of them.
Oh, wow. Well, Brother Kim is a teacher. I'm a full-time student trying to become a teacher. So I know I could get some great tips for Brother Kenvi. Brother Kenvi, what I told you about that clapping. Why are you clapping for?
My bad.
Oh, my God. Brother Kenvi is going to kill me all day. What are the things that... We want to ask you guys questions. If you guys want to send us a question, they'll wave us down saying that you guys have a question. We have like a whole team behind the scenes. They will wave us down saying that one of you guys have a question. We'll definitely answer the question. How are you guys coping throughout this virus? If you guys want to share, let us know. If you have a question, also send the question in. We'll definitely answer those questions before we end today. All right. So let's move on.
Well, the next thing we want to talk about, because I know a lot of people who's watching, be like, who is this girl called Janika? Who is this slim guy called Kenvi? So I've been reading your mind. Okay, I'm not a psychic, but I've been reading your mind. That's watching this that's watching this podcast right now. All right. So, but by the way, we've been like speaking like 95% English. What's up with the Creole?
Brother Kim, you know I don't speak Creole, so don't even try it. Like, you know I don't speak Creole. I'll speak Creole.
Why you don't speak Creole? I bet you when you're hungry, you say, I'm gungu.
Mgangu.
Whatever. All right. So,
That's about it.
But here's the thing. I've been reading your mind. I know you had some question you probably want to ask Sister Janika. We're going to Janika. So I'm going to ask the question for you. All right? And that's what I'm going to do. All right?
Okay.
If you have questions for me, we'll deal with that. But
okay.
Ladies first, right? So shall I start with you? Or?
No, go ahead. You could go.
All right.
You can ask me any questions you want.
All right. So, Sister Janika.
Yes.
So, how was it growing up in a Haitian household? Because all the youth out there from Bethel who's watching, youth at Conservatrice, New Calvary, the whole team, Broward. I know all the churches out there, Free Bethlehem. And what church am I missing? Antioch, Desiree, who else?
You said Bethlehem.
Tabernacle,
yeah,
right?
Sure, Tabernacle.
Yeah. So, yeah, all of them churches in Broward County. I think I'm Shama. There's another church, Shama. Sister Ramos Church.
Hello, greetings to all those churches, Brother Kim. You know a lot of churches.
Yes, I do. All right. So, oh yeah, I forgot one. I was gonna forget. That's where Sister Sharika Tika goes to church.
What's the church? I don't know the name of the church. New Hope.
That's not New Hope.
Oh.
But anyway, Pastor Linda is pastoring.
Oh.
But anyway, we'll come back to that church. But anyway, moving forward. Question for you. So here's my question. How was it growing up in a Haitian household? Yeah, I need to know about her.
So, okay. So growing up, my father passed when I was 10 years old. You know, which was okay. And I think my mom did a very good job. Before my father passed, growing up as a Haitian household, I was spoiled. And I'm sure in the Haitian household, you don't get spoiled as a child. I was spoiled rotten. My dad spoiled me wherever. Like, I think he taught me more of the culture, but he didn't really treat the house as like a Haitian household. But he taught me the culture. I was always going to Haiti with him. Every time he went to Haiti, I was the one to always go. Even though I had 2 other sisters in the house, I was the one to always be with my dad. When he passed, my mom decided to move us out to Coral Springs. As you said before, you know, in the Haitian household, you eat dili sauce pot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not in my household. We really had a real breakfast. Like, we had grits and eggs, we had bacon and sausage, we had
Who cooked
pancakes. My mom.
Okay.
What you trying to say? I don't know how to cook?
I didn't say anything.
I was
All
trying
I
to say something. That's fine. Anyways, so my mom would cook us breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like, and she made it so extravagant. Shout outs to my mom. She moved us out to Coral Springs, but I was still like, I didn't have to work for anything. I didn't have to work until I got out of high school. I didn't really have to do we didn't live in a Haitian household. Like, if you ask any of my friends or any of our family, they were like, man, Janika, your mom's so hood. Your mom is this. Your mom is that. If you ask my mom what university she graduated from, she was going to say SSU. If you don't know what SSU is, it's Street Side University. That's my mom. Like,
Street Side.
Yeah, like, she will say she graduated from Street Side University. That's my mom. So growing up, I didn't really grow up in a Haitian household, but I knew the culture of Haitians. Like, we was always in Haiti. I know how it is to live in a country. I don't know how it is to live in a country, but when we go to Haiti, we weren't in the city chilling. We were in the country walking barefooted in the Sab and Laku and all that.
You've been to Laku before?
Yeah, we've been to all that.
Oh, you never been to my streets in Haiti? As far as, like, I'm from Atrel, man. That's real.
No, I've never been to Atrel.
Yeah, you should.
Boufflet, from Boufflet. Jean Bell. Sorry.
Boufflet. What is Boufflet?
It's in Jean Bell.
Oh, it's in Jean Bell. Okay.
It's after Lacoma.
Oh, you know a little bit. You know a little bit.
Look at that. See?
So how old your mom were when she
Came to America?
Yeah, because she's saying all this acronym. Oh, I'm from SSU.
My mom came around in her 20s. So right before she had me, in her 20s. But it was like late 20s. So she spent some time in America. That's why she talks like that.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's why I don't know how to speak Creole, because growing up, I don't know if you guys has the same ways. And at home, she wanted to learn the English language so bad and perfect it that she was only speaking in English with us, because we were speaking English, so that she can learn the English language.
So let me ask you this. If I give you a few words, can you translate them in Creole?
Brother Kenvi, go ahead.
All right,
everyone's going to laugh at me.
How?
Okay, go ahead. Everyone's going to laugh at me. Go.
All right, say, my name is Janika.
Hold on, okay. Non, moi, c'est Jenica. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I can say that in French. Je m'appelle Jenica Fleurgiste. Oh.
Okay. You got to listen.
Got that.
Okay, all right, listen, let me give you another one. I attend Bethel Evangelical Baptist Church.
Moi, à l'église na Evangelical Bethel Baptist Church. Is that how you say it?
Hello, moi!
Oh my gosh, wait, they're laughing at me.
Mes amis, sou pa karele di ouch!
Oh my god, it was that bad?
I didn't say that.
You did say something.
All right.
Go ahead.
But how about, okay, all right, let me give you one last one. How about, can you say that, you know what? I'm married and I have 2 children.
I'm married and I have 2 children. Boy. Okay. See, Brother Kim, you did that on purpose.
How?
Why
You
put
are
two-
married.
Why you put 2 M things together? Okay. Moi marié. Ooh, that French. Oh, et puis or a.
Not épice, sir.
Oh my.
I mean, I say sir, ma'am. You cannot say épice, all right?
Okay, sorry. Okay, moi marié.
Yeah.
Et puis moi gagné ou moi fait 2 Timoun. You don't say Timoun. Timoun is ghetto. No? Oh. Et puis moi fait 2 petites. Ooh.
Why the background staff is helping you?
They gotta help me. They
I'm
gotta
disappointed.
help
I'm disappointed.
me.
I'm
Don't be
disappointed.
disappointed. You a hater.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, no, you doing okay with your little, all right. But I mean, yeah, last thing I want to ask you, based on that topic that we're just talking about, you, is because I know there's a lot of youth that's watching right now, gan pil jeune gap gade la, and they looking at you as a, as a role model. Because I know I've been at this church for about, I'll say what, 6 months, no?
Since October.
Yeah, about 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 to 6 months. And one thing that I've been observing about you is the fact that you like a role model to these young ladies. They look up to you, and using your background, because I know there are some of them. Because you said something that was powerful, like you say your dad passed away at an early age or something.
Yeah.
And so I don't know who's been a father figure in your life. And as the youth is watching this right now, they probably at home and they live with their grandma or living with their mom only. They don't have any male in their lives right now as role models. So I don't know. How did you? Because I don't know. How did you take that? Did you take it as something that as if you were defeated, or did you just embrace the pain or embrace whatever it is right now and you make the best out of it? I don't know, because I feel like there's at least somebody that's watching this right now who doesn't have their father in their life. They don't have any male figures in their life, and I think that your story can inspire them.
Wow. Definitely when my father passed, it was hard, but I thank God because I have a strong family on my mom's side and on my dad's side. My family is super strong. I have about 4 uncles, and once my father passed, my uncles definitely stepped in with molding me and my sisters and helping us out. And then our pastor now, Dr. Patrick Jules, he also instilled in me in ways that I could not express, and I thank him so much for taking that time as a young man at the time to understand that my dad died so young. So he literally was like, I'm just gonna invest in Janika. With him not even knowing that he invested in me, he helped me through a lot. Like the things my mom will allow, Pastor Patrick would be like, nah, Janika, you're not doing that. So as far as coping, I think I had a strong team behind me and a strong group of men behind me teaching me the ways and how men are really looking at me, even though my father wasn't there to tell me these things. So I did have a strong people behind me the whole time.
So,
Yeah.
So what you're saying to these young girls that's watching you, like who probably don't have a father figure,
Yeah.
and you telling them to embrace whoever's in their life that could pour into them, to embrace them. Is that what you're saying?
Embrace them and don't like. It's gonna be hard at times. Don't lift yourself up at the same time. And like, if there's like a male figure that you trust, just allow them to just be able to talk to you. And when they're talking to you, don't feel like that. That was another thing with me. When they were talking to me, I felt like they were like trying to hurt me verbally, and I'm like, and no. It's just I wasn't so used to listening to a male's voice saying like, you can't do these things because of this. Like before I was able to get comfortable, it took me a while to get comfortable because they were literally just looking out for me. So embrace what they're saying to you and don't see it as they're trying to hurt you. They're just really trying to show you the things that other men are going to do towards you. So I think that was very important.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, your story is good, man.
I
All right.
tried. I tried. Brother Kimmy, I have a question for you.
You have a question for me?
I do have a question for you.
Oh, I thought it was me asking the question.
Well, now I got a question for you. So, here's a question for you. I know during the times that we have a lot of time on our hands. I don't know if you got time on your hands. I know you got 3 kids at home.
Yeah.
But I know there's downtime. During your downtime, what are some things that you are studying right now in the Bible that you want to share that you're studying? Like, are you studying certain topics in the Bible, or are you all over the place? Oops, sorry. And like, are you reading any novels or anything like that?
Currently right now, in terms of the Bible, what am I doing? Well, I try to establish a routine, like trying to wake up in the morning, like early as like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm trying to follow the path of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Because Christ never wake up at. If you follow the whole Bible, he never wake up at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning, like some of the males are doing. There are guys who are married, who's waking up 10 o'clock in the morning. Gen garçon qui là, qui marié, qui l'a appelé dans la cabane, c'est 8h, 9h, 10h du matin, and so on. I call that laziness.
You do?
I call that laziness.
Okay.
All right, so I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, Merv, if I attack you, man. Merv, I'm sorry, man. All right, because, Merv waking up at 12 o'clock. But anyway, Christ, he always, he wake up very early. I mean, if you follow his ministry's path. But I usually try to wake up. Sometimes I wake up at 3. Sometimes I wake up at 4 or 5.
In the morning.
Yeah, the fact that I have some downtime right now, like you said, it's not really downtime. It's just that I have to wake up early to get my day going before anybody wake up in the house.
Yeah. Okay.
So so what I've been doing is I usually start with devotion, and to answer your question in terms of the Bible, I'm not really reading a specific topic right now, but what am I doing right now? I'm trying to memorize some Bible verses, because one thing that I minister, and one thing that I see that great ministers they do is like when they preach, they usually like paraphrase some verses, like it's coming out of their mind. You see what I'm saying? And I want to be able to do that when I minister to people.
Oh, okay.
So that's something that, and not only to minister to people, but also for me to know the word. And so that's something I've been challenging myself so far. I don't want to say I know, but I kind of like I could paraphrase at least I say 4 Psalms.
Okay.
You want to know them?
Sure.
Okay, you don't want to know them.
What Psalms? Psalms 23 don't count.
No, this one doesn't count.
Okay.
Here's the Psalm that I've been trying to memorize. Psalm 1, Psalm 3, Psalm 8, and 11.
Why Psalms?
I don't know. I just started with the Psalms.
Okay.
But one thing that I love is the fact that most of them is David who wrote them.
Okay.
And how he structured them. Like, for example, if I believe it's like Psalm 8, if I'm not mistaken, where let's make sure we double check so we don't lie.
He gonna go cross reference. That's very important. Definitely, if you becoming a
because I don't want to say something next thing people I'm gonna get blasted. Oh, he was talking about Psalm 8, but he was really talking about Psalm 11 or whatever. So I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, correct. So in Psalm 8, where clearly the text started with Lord, our Lord, how magnificent is your name throughout the earth.
So
you have covered,
you
have covered the heavens with your majesty. And it's saying that from the nursing of infants and nursing babies and so on.
Wow.
And it's saying that they. If I'm not mistaken, it's saying that, from the mouth of infants and nursing babies, you have established a strong hold on account of your adversaries in order to silence the enemy in that venture.
Wow.
But here's what's powerful to me in that psalm is the fact that he say, what is human being that you remember him? So in other words, when I look at myself, I'm like, who am I that
Yeah.
the Lord? Because I'm only a small being.
Yeah.
Because if you go throughout, if you continue to read the Psalm, and you're gonna see things like we are a small little token. Like when I observe your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moons and the stars, we are
That
just
small.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who is us that you remember? So
Yeah.
so that's some of the things that I'm doing. And as far as reading, I'm also reading entertaining books.
Okay. When you say
Yeah.
entertaining books, what do you mean by
Things
that?
that's entertaining my mind, but things that
okay.
could get me to be experts in certain things.
Okay. Okay.
Like I want to be investors. I want to make money. I don't want to be a broke Christian.
That's important. I heard something where they said, if you are living and you're not finding a different stream of income beyond your career, are you really living?
True, and I mean, because here's the thing. Most of the kids who's listening to this podcast right now, like jeunes yo captain de message ça right
Or
now,
watching.
So here's the problem sometimes, because you don't know how to make money. Sometimes some of you guys turn to selling stuff in the streets, doing illegal stuff to make money. But I'm pretty sure there's different ways you can make money.
Or even trying to be a rapper. Like, can that, like, shut it? Like, can we shut that down? Like, rapping? No? Sorry.
Well, I mean, they told me KP trying to be a rapper.
Who's a KP?
Yeah.
Kindler? Kindler is trying to be a rapper?
Yeah.
Kindler, you trying
Is
to be
that
a
true,
rapper?
Keller? You trying to be a rapper?
Like, there's other things than rapping. I'm not saying that I'm knocking down rapping. Like, I enjoy the art and the ministry behind it, or the ministry of, if they do become a ministry. I enjoy rapping, but like, how is that? I don't know how to explain it. How is that bringing in money?
I mean, they do make money. They do make money. But I'm just saying that
I could be wrong.
No, but I just think that we should do it. I'm saying that use your mind.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of rappers like they out there, they doing their thing, but the industry's taking most of their money, like 90%
Wow.
of their income or 70% of their income.
See, I didn't know that.
Because here's the thing, they not when it comes down to financially, they are illiterate.
Ooh, that is a word. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, financially they're illiterate. Like they don't know how to read contract.
Illiterate.
All right, so but I think that whatever that you're trying to do, you should look at the business sides of it. Because if you understand the business side of it, there's a lot of stuff that you could do. For example, I know like Schneidine, she's like a boss lady in here, like during the youth ministry. She know how to run things, but I can, like for real, all joke aside,
yeah.
I can literally see her running her own business.
Wow.
But how will she be able to run her own business if she's not reading books? She's not reading what investors do. She's not
I
reading.
don't even think she could read. Oh, no, wait.
Hey, don't try Schneidine. Don't try Schneidine. Schneidine, that's our producer. That's our youth producer. Don't try her, man.
Sorry.
Schneidine, don't listen to her, all right?
I said what I said.
But I'm just saying, like,
I get it.
watching her literally, I could literally see her running her own business. But the only thing about it is she needs to educate herself financially. And, that's something that we
That's
need to
very
do.
important. And I think we should hold like seminars and find people that know how to educate people financially, because I think that's a big thing. We don't know how to make money without getting a job, a 9-to-5 job.
True that.
We don't know how to make money.
Yeah.
So I think if we have a seminar or even have a guest come and talk about that, that'll be cool.
Well, that's what Team Broward is going to do. And that's why Team Broward, and that's why, Bethel Blast Ministry, that's why we're going to...
TV.
Yeah, Blast TV. We're going to change this generation. We're going to change this community. The best is yet to come.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Definitely. If you guys don't know what Team Broward is a group of like 6 to 7 churches.
Or more.
It will be more, that comes together, and we literally just empower. Can you let me talk without you clapping?
Sure, my bad.
We basically empower other churches' youth ministry to be great and to do great and to just empower them when they go into their youth ministry, and empower the community. Our Haitian community is so sparse. Is that the right word?
I don't know.
Sparse?
I'm not an English teacher,
Sparse?
so I don't know.
whatever.
Tout ça dit bon.
Oh, okay, good. I think our Haitian community is very sparse or sparse. I'm thinking I'm saying it wrong. And I think with Team Broward, it will bring them out more. Like, we wanted to do a leadership conference this year. I hope this corona don't, I still want to do it, Brother Kimby. I hope this corona don't like shut it down, but that's our goal. Please be on the lookout for that. I think it's going to be very powerful.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it
It's
will
gonna
be
be
crazy.
Yeah. So moving right along, we should see if anybody has question, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. Any questions? No questions coming in.
Any questions? No questions?
All right, from
All right.
Instagram, any question? Merv, you want to check if we have question on Instagram?
I'm checking Instagram now. I don't
Oh,
see any questions.
No questions.
No
Okay.
questions.
All right. Okay, madam. Okay. Okay, Miss Producer. All right. So, moving right along, I have a little surprise for you.
What kind of surprise? Brother can be. If you gonna give me money, okay. But oh gosh, bring it down, Brother Kim. Bring it down. Bring it down. They can't see it. They can't see
They
it.
can see it.
So Brother Kimmy is
All right.
holding a whiteboard. Lord
whiteboard.
knows what we're gonna do with this
All right.
whiteboard.
Oh, bring it down. My bad. Okay. All right. Can the camera get it?
Yes, they got
All right.
it.
Hold
They
on.
got
I
it,
don't know if
Brother
they can get it. All right.
Okay.
Can they get this?
Yes, Brother Kimby.
Okay. All right. My bad. My bad. All right. So get your whiteboard.
I'm nervous. I'm very nervous.
Get your whiteboard.
Okay, I got my whiteboard. Yes, I have one too, you guys.
All right, so all the youth out there, you know, because most of you guys, I don't know if you guys do well in school, but this segment that we're about to do right now, so we're moving away from the Q&A from me and Sister Janika, but now we're going to add on a little spark because, you know, you guys not in school right now currently, like physically, you're doing online schooling. So we wanted to hit you with that branch right now, that segment. I'm a math teacher, so therefore you already know which direction I'm going to go. Right,
nervous.
Schneidine? I'm going to the math direction.
Schneidine,
All right.
you good at math? Schneidine not even good at math.
Okay, all right. So let me see how good is your math skills.
Okay.
No, you got to have it like this so that way people could see what you're writing.
Okay.
You got to mirror what I'm doing.
I gotta
Okay.
mirror what you're doing?
Yeah, whatever I'm doing, you're doing it.
Okay.
All right, so if I have 1 plus 1
Yeah, so I just do equal 2.
equals 2.
Finaksa.
But here's the funny part.
What happened?
I said 1 plus 1, Schneiding quick to answer 2.
It's easy, Brother Kimby. It's 1 plus 1.
But if I go to higher number, I don't know if she'll be able to answer.
Oh, wait. Sorry, Schneidine.
Way. All right. But anyway, all right. But erase that.
Okay.
What if I will have 3 plus 2? Those of you guys who's watching on Instagram or whatever, what would be your answer?
You want to see my answer?
What's your answer? 5.
5.
That's good. But here's my thing to you. How do you know it's 5?
Cause, yeah, when I was growing up, they told me that 3 plus 2 equals 5.
You just know 3 plus 2 equals to 5?
Yeah, and if I have $5 and I gotta pay something with $3, I know I'm gonna get $2 back.
Can you give me a visual representation of that?
Yeah, I could do ticks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You
Put it in the
add
camera. I
ticks.
want them to see it. Put it in the
Oh,
camera.
wait, can you guys see my ticks? Yeah, so you see 3 and then 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Et puis fini.
Oh, you're doing little ticks.
Yeah, I did ticks.
Oh.
Is there another way? And then I got my fingers, right? So 3. Wait, 3. Wow. 3 plus 2. Put them together. You count like this. Right?
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, all right. Can we erase that, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, all right.
My sister said, with no text, that's crazy. Yeah, man. If you go to the corner store, they better not be texting at the corner store. Sorry.
Okay. All right, what if you have this, though? 3. I bet you ain't gonna hear Schneidy now.
Okay.
3 plus -4. What is that? I don't hear the answer, Schneidy. Oh,
No, Schneidy said -4. Wait. Whoa. I'm not even gonna say what school Schneidy graduated from.
3 plus -4.
Schneidy said -4. Sorry.
Yeah, what is it?
I know it's -1.
How do you know?
Because if the 4 is negative, that makes it, because the 4 is greater and it's negative, the answer is going to be negative. So when you bring 3 into the -4, you're left with -1.
How do we know the -4 is bigger?
Because I'm good at math and I just knew that that's what it is. Okay, brother, give me you always.
No, but you said that -4 is bigger. I don't think it's bigger.
No, as in like the integer, like the integer itself is
The
bigger.
integer?
Yeah, the integer itself is bigger. So it's
How? How is it bigger?
Because 4 is bigger than 3. Okay, we're looking at the integers. We're not looking at the sign. Why are you laughing for? I'm over here trying to be mathematical correct.
But
Right.
but here's my thing.
Uh-huh.
How old is your son?
My son is, how old is he? 6.
6. How would you explain that to your son? What you saying?
I wouldn't do it because my
Because
son
there is
special.
parents that's
He's gonna
there's
be
parents that's
crazy.
watching right now. They be like, okay, how can I break this down to 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, so they could get it? How would you do it?
I don't know. Are they learning this in kindergarten, first grade? They're not learning about negatives, so I wouldn't break it down.
Okay,
I'll
I'll-
tell him to wait till he gets to 3rd grade.
What, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade?
Middle school.
Okay, how would you say that to a middle schooler?
Hey, the way how I try to explain it to you.
How?
The 4 is the larger number, and because it's negative, your answer is going to be negative. Now, if you just want me to do, okay, so if you take a number line, you want me to go to number line?
Ah, okay.
If you take Schneidy, don't talk. If you take a number line,
Uh-huh.
right, and you got -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Sharon. It took me a lot. And then you do your 6. Look at us doing math. Oh, we're not gonna do this for no other math, just simple math. So don't call us. All right. So you take -4, and now you gotta go over how many times? +3. If it was a -3, it would have been going backwards.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, but because it's a +3, we're moving forward. So you do +3. So you start at -4 and you
Uh-huh.
go over 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and I got -1. That girl smart. That girl smart. Sorry. Right? That's how you'll do it, right?
That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about, and you nailed it. That's where I was going with this. Like you said, if you're at building -4, and the fact that this is +3, so you're moving forward or you're moving
To the right.
to the right.
Is it to the right? No, to the left. Brother, give me.
No, you're moving to the right.
No, we're not. Right is this way.
You're moving to the right.
Oh. Oh, moving to, because I wrote it. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I
Moving
know,
to the
I
right.
know.
Sorry.
I understand.
My brain.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so like you said, you moving 3
Yeah.
stops to your right, so you will land at -1.
Yeah.
So that's good. So parents that's watching, so if you want to teach your kids, because I know a lot of you guys not doing anything at home right now. Well, I hope you're not doing that at home. So something like a brand teaser that you could do with your kids. So, capable de faire avec petit tout, montrer 3 plus négatif 4, on va nous capable de faire positif, numéro positif, et puis ça qu'on va faire. On dit comme ça que imagine sous yon route. I'm going to break it down in Creole because you didn't break it down in Creole.
You know I can't speak Creole, so why would
Yes,
I do
you
that?
can.
Okay.
When you're hungry, you do.
Okay.
All right, so sous non stop qui est le négatif 4, right? Et puis ça c'est, I don't know how to say the number line, but lina ou sous lina
Okay. Also on lean.
ou sous en ligne. So that's yeah.
Brother Kimmy, you write like a math teacher for real.
So ça joue
Why are you saying it all in Creole for the parents? Okay, go ahead. Say it for the parents.
Okay, all right, fine. So this tells you which direction you're moving.
No, go ahead. You can say it in Creole
that's
too.
okay.
No, it's okay. Say
Ok,
it
si
in
vous
Creole.
commencez là,
Uh-huh.
ça dit qui direction m'a fait.
Yeah.
Et même quand tout si m'te commencé là, ça dit qui direction m'a fait.
Okay.
All right, so you just make your way. So if I'm at -4, so you do 3 moves. Like you do, vous faites 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. Vous tombez dans négatif 1. So, and I believe ça. But anyway, you good. So that was my little mini math lesson.
Are we gonna do a math lesson every time?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
because next time you're gonna bring something for us.
Oh man. So this is what Brother Kimby brought in. So now next week I have to bring in something. Okay, no problem.
All right. But anyway, you wanted to give some giveaway stuff.
Oh yes, I wanted to give giveaways. All right, so our giveaway is gonna be really fun. So I have 5 gift cards to give away, and we're gonna basically mail it off to these people. You don't have to come to the church to get it because nobody gonna be here, but I'll definitely mail this off. And in this giveaway, let me go to my notes. As you guys know, this is our first show. I don't know if we're gonna give a giveaway every show, but in this giveaway, I want to give out gift cards. Don't ask what the gift card is. Just know you're going to get a gift card. Don't ask how much the gift card is going to be. Just know you're going to get a gift card. So if you get a gift card with $1, be happy, okay? And I don't even think they have gift cards for $1. Do they have $1 gift cards? No? Okay, whatever. It is going to be a gift card. It might be a gift card to... It might be a gift card to a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, because I ain't got money like that. It might even be... No, I won't. That might be for our next show. My sister has a business, Brother Kim, you didn't know, and she makes stuff.
Okay.
And it's a really cool business. She has bangles, she has bracelets. She over here trying to make me promote her business.
That's
so
nice.
We'll talk about that. We'll even bring her in so she could talk about her business and how's that flourishing and what hardships she got and whatever. But basically, in order for you to be entered into this raffle and into you guys winning this the gift cards, you'll have to like the last post that we have on our Instagram or Facebook. So we'll put all these names into these things, and then we'll do a raffle and we'll announce the winners. You have to share it, so you have to like it and share it, and then you have to tag 3 people on it. All right, so there's 3 people that you're gonna tag on it so that they know that this is what we're doing, so they could join us next Wednesday. So that's all you gotta do is like, share, and tag 3 people in order for you to enter into our raffle. So you can do that on Instagram and Facebook. I don't think, can you share on YouTube? No? You don't know? Can you share videos on YouTube?
Yeah, you could share it to some other platform, but not
Okay, so
YouTube
no.
to YouTube.
So Facebook and Instagram, you gotta like, share, and you have to post. You have to tag 3 people in order for you to join the raffle. Huh?
Well, that was just a recommendation from Pastor.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. That's our raffle.
All right. So as we're about to close, wow.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Did you guys enjoy it? I know the times, but we don't like our time frame is from 3 to 5. They keep telling me this. We don't plan to go for those long hours. All right. But we do want to start positive and we want to end inspirational at the same time.
Yes.
So as we're closing, Brother Kimby's going to share.
Yes. Well, first of all, we want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching this podcast. It's something new that we're doing, something different in the community. And we thank you so much for taking the time, whether you're at work right now, whether you're watching at home, or you're chilling with the family. I don't know what you're doing, or you're doing your schoolwork, B.L.A.S.T ministry, the youth out there at Bethel. So I don't know where you're at, and you're watching this right now. We really appreciate you, and we really love you. And I know that we are in a difficult mess right now what the nation is facing, but I want you to keep your head up. So as you can see, our whole point is to make sure that we dedicate some times for you. Every week we're coming with something, and that's what we did. As far as, you know, like for example, today we started out with some things that was very interesting. You know, Sister Janika said one word that described her, that was energetic. Yes, that's her. And we did some Q&A, and we talk about you know, the reality, what's happening right now with the coronavirus, and we also talk about some of the things that, you know, how she, you know, she shared a little bit of her life story.
Yeah,
with you know, how she grew up in a Haitian household, and all the things out there. And we also give you some tips, parents. Even though I didn't go in depth, I should go in depth, but next time I'll do a real lesson.
Oh, please don't, Brother Kenvi.
What? Every Haitian people love math.
We
love math.
No, who told you that?
Sharon does.
Sharon, you like math? Oh, Sharon loves math. Oh, Sharon
I
loves
told you.
math. I didn't even know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Just because you don't like math doesn't mean Haitian people don't like math.
I didn't say that, but you got Schneidine that said -4 as the answer.
Yeah, Schneidin said 3 plus -4 is -4.
So, yeah, not every...
Well, even though she had it wrong, it doesn't mean that she doesn't like math.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, no, she just said she hate math.
Okay. We're going to pray for you.
We are.
Levez mes doigts, tout le monde là.
Declare. Sorry.
All right, but anyway, man, yeah. So we had a lot of fun, you know, talking about this, and we just told you how to run a raffle, and Sister Janika give you all the heads up and so on. So we're hoping to see you again next week, every Wednesday. So we're gonna have this podcast that's starting at 3, and you're gonna love this. And, you know, we're gonna bring something new every week for you, and especially in this season. So it's gonna be awesome. So one thing that we want to make sure that we do before we leave today is we know that this is a holy week, where that's what keep the Bible alive.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, you know, you cannot be a Christian and you don't think about the Holy Week. You don't think about the
act of Holy Week.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
or the Passion of Christ.
Yeah.
Like that's the foundation of Christianity. Okay, if you don't believe in that, then basically
you don't believe in
yeah,
it. Yeah.
exactly. So so we want to make sure that we give you a Bible verse. For those of you guys who cannot make it to church, you know, all the young kids out there. I know you probably at home sitting. You be like, man, it's boring. I don't know what to do. But here's something I want to make sure that you understand. If you have your Bible, you look at Luke chapter 23. And I think that's very important. Codeine, you need to make sure that you're reading this. Okay? Codeine needs to read it. Schneidine needs to read it. Sophoni, the youth leaders.
Yes.
All right. And my boy, Mervin. Right, Merv?
Right, Merv.
Yeah. I know you got that.
A lot of guys don't know Mervin actually came out with this idea for us. So shout out to Mervin.
Yeah. Executive producer.
Mervin, you need to be in your Bible also. So let's move forward.
All right. So let's look at Luke 23. That's what we said. Luke 23. We need to make sure that we see Luke 23 verse 34. Here's what it say. That was Christ when he was on the cross, crucified between two criminals. All right. And one of the things that he said while he was on the cross is when he said, Father, forgive them because they do not know what they are doing. So as we celebrate Good Friday, that's coming up this Friday, and also Resurrection Day on Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Yeah, so Luke 23, verse 34. To all the young kids that's watching, we encourage you to basically read this verse, and that's going to speak volume to you. Here's what interests me about this verse, is the fact that Christ, you know, they crucified him, even though that he did not commit any sin. He didn't do anything wrong. But he had me and you in his mind when he was on the cross. And something that he did remarkably is the fact that he said, Father, forgive them. And I'm like, who does that while you're still dying, but you're still forgiving? While you're still dying, you're still giving life. While you're still dying, you're still doing good deeds.
Yeah.
Because usually me and you, when we get upset, people get us upset, and what will happen to us is that, sometimes we curse people out, and, we say things that we regret later. We, like, we become, I want to say inhuman. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but I'm just saying that we don't think about reality. We don't think about being nice. We don't think about none of that. We just lash out.
I think that's like our first instinct as people is to lash out.
Yeah, even, kids, like you take something away from them, they lash out on you and so
not
on.
my kids. Sorry, not my kids. We're going to lash out together. Sorry.
Because, my daughter, Nayeli, you take something away from her, she's like, But, I mean, look what Christ is doing. He's on the cross. They put him in the middle of two criminals. He didn't do anything wrong. But yet, he's still forgiving people. He's still giving life because he gave one of the thieves or one of the criminals
Life.
Yeah, he gave him life, eternal life while he was on the cross. So that shows me that during this whole week, this Holy Week, me as a Christian, those of you guys out there, who's young, I don't know who did you wrong in life. I don't know whether it was your mother, whether it's your father, or somebody did something wrong to you. Whether because a friend. A friend. Because I know that there's a lot of young lady who deals with that. People did them wrong. Yeah. Whether it's rape,
and definitely it's people that they trusted, and that's doing them wrong.
Yeah, so I mean, since we're not starting a new topic, but it was just a word of encouragement. It's just a word of encouragement. But we still need to understand that we need to forgive one another, and that's what I feel that Christ was speaking to me in that verse when he said, "Father, forgive them because they do not know what they are doing." So, to me, that speaks volume. So, as you celebrate your Resurrection Day, my question to you is, or my challenge to you is, who did you not forgive? That's just a question. All right, because there's a lot of people who's going to wake up on Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, right? Yeah. They resurrected with Christ, but also they resurrected with people that they had bitterness in their heart with.
So they still waking up with the same kind of people in their hearts.
So my thing is,
the topic itself, forgiving.
You need to let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Yeah, because when you resurrected with Christ, you resurrected freely.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. You don't resurrect it with your past. You resurrect it with a new life.
It's a new day. Every day it's a new day.
So that's for me. I don't know for you, but that's for me.
I think the word forgive, like I was saying, forgiving. Forgive is such a big word. Like God God gave his only son on the cross to pay for our sins, so that we'll be able to be forgiven throughout our time as a Christian. So for that word forgive, we hold so much animosity amongst our heart because of how people treat us, and we don't realize that God blesses us every day with a new day. So that's in your heart. Are you really waking up as a new person in a new day? Or are you just still the same person because of that hate or just not love that's not in your heart? And it's steering you away from God. Like when you have that hate and that unforgiving heart, it steers you away from God. So it's like, how far would you go with that every day?
Yeah.
Instead of just forgive. All you had to do is forgive.
Yeah, he said, "Father, forgive them."
That's all he had to do was forgive.
Yes, that's powerful. So, as we celebrate the Passion of Christ this week, Holy Week.
I'm so excited for Holy Week.
And unfortunately, me and you, we're going to wear our Sunday's best. And I guess we're going to have church in our living room.
No, I told my mom that's a challenge. Like, I really want to go get my son's haircut. I want to feel like it's Easter Sunday. And I'm going to dress up my family. We're going to wake up, dress up my family, sit in the living room.
That's what I'm saying.
And watch Easter Sunday. Even though I got to be here, and watch Easter Sunday. But no, definitely, I'm going to get my makeup done for Easter Sunday, even though I'm going to sit at home. And
I think there's a lot of, all the families out there. Actually, at Putut Mam Ligis Betelio who's watching out there. And And whether you go to Conservatrice or you go to Free Bethlehem or you go to Doma, Shama, whichever church that you go to, literally, I don't know how your church do service, but you can wake up the family, right?
Yeah.
Take a shower, wear your Sunday's best and all of that. And
take a picture and send it
that's
to
what
us.
I'm talking about.
Tag us in it. If you're on our Facebook, we have a Facebook, B.L.A.S.T TV. Tag us in your pictures. And I want to literally share Easter Sunday's best.
Yes, I think the Bethel family needs to do that,
Yeah.
right? So we're gonna launch an invitation to all the Bethel members right there. Do it right now. I'm giving you 30
you guys,
seconds.
we have a challenge right now.
All the youth.
All the youth.
B.L.A.S.T
families.
Ministry.
Oh, Brother Kimmy, let me talk. You just told me to do it.
I'm just being your hype man.
gosh.
I'm just being the hype man.
Be the hype man after.
Okay, my bad.
I encourage you guys, join our challenge, Easter Sunday's best. Wake up in the morning, get dressed, get all fancied up, dolled up, take a picture and tag us in it. We're gonna feature you guys. Tag us in it. Or send it in. I don't be looking at my messages like that. Whatever, sorry. And send us in. Sorry, guys. And send it in. And
I think we need to cut that. We need to cut that in the video. But
it's live. We can't edit.
Oh, we live. Okay,
Sorry,
okay,
sorry.
my bad.
Send it in. Post us in it so that we can show everyone's Sunday best at home. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You gonna do it, Brother Kimby? Are you gonna wear the same colors with your family? That'd be so cute.
Yeah. The whole family and we're gonna post up and we're gonna relax and we're gonna take a selfie. Oh, my daughter starts saying that word too.
Selfie?
Yeah, she literally take her mom phone and be like, "Mommy, selfie."
She's so cute.
Yeah. So we'll let her do the selfie.
Okay.
All right. So, but anyway, enjoy it with your family. Whether you guys are cooking or I don't know what you guys doing at home, but anyway, celebrate it. And all of the youth out there, man. I know you guys like to be in the street. That's not the right time to be in the street. Spend some time with your mom. Spend your time with your dad. Get to know each other. Get to know your siblings. All right. Even though you guys be fighting for the same room, fighting for the same computer, running around the house.
I don't think they're fighting for the same computer because Broward schools literally gave out all these computers.
Most definitely.
But
Most definitely. So, Schneidine, enjoy yourself. Easter. All right. So, remember, as we celebrate Easter, Schneidine is all about forgiving one another.
Yes.
Do not die with Christ and you resurrected with somebody still in your heart that you refuse to let go. Let that person go.
Let go.
Let that person go.
Let them go.
Because once you let them go, you'll be surprised to see the inspiration that's going to be in your mind and all of that. So thank you so much. And we want to give a big shout out to all the to our main executive producer, Mr. Mervin. That's out there. And also, give it up for Mervin, executive producer, co-producer. We got Schneidine and we got my man KP. All right, KP.
Why do you call him KP?
But that's what his name. That's what he told me to call him.
You didn't catch on to the wave yet. So like.
Okay, whatever he said. Just Kindler. His name is Kindler.
Kindler. All right. So and we got to give it up to
Sharon.
All right. She's our coordinator. And we got Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, he's the director of this whole. That's putting this whole thing together.
Yes.
So.
Thank you guys.
So thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much for listening to this podcast, B.L.A.S.T Ministry at Bethel Evangelical Baptist Church. Next time I'll rap for you guys.
Please don't.
Okay, not a problem. I'll rap today. All right, we out.
Why are you so loud? Thank you guys. Join us next Wednesday, please.
May God bless you. May God heal you. And may God elevate you. Amen.
Amen. You want to play? And we're out. Woo! Thank you, God. That was fun. It's funny.